Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. I've gone a bit ski with this morning. I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term, of course, and then we're going to be hitting up a bit of the long-term as well. Once we're done with that, we're going to be going through to the Bitcoin dominance, checking that out, see what that's doing today, see if we can get a bit of a prediction coming through for our altcoins, and then also fear and greed index as well. Going to be taking a little look at that. Then we're going to be having a look at the ultra package trades that have come through, and see where we've taken some profit on them and review the trades that we're currently in at this point in time. And then we're going to get to 3 altcoins of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you. And those are XRP, ADA, and a bit of DOT. Made a nice little scalp on DOT yesterday. Pretty good stuff indeed. We'll explain that when we get to it. And then from there, we're going to be doing a bit of altcoin requests, guys. And that's where you guys fire your altcoins in the chat. And I basically do some live TA for you on air. I did actually do a mic check before I started, so I really hope that's all working well. First things first, let's do some shout outs in the chat there. We've got Angira, good morning. We've got Mr. Journey, sir, hello. Sorry, I don't want to say the first name just because in case I get shadow banned or something. Joe Hart, nice to see you on the stream there, Joe. Joe won the giveaway yesterday. Amazing stuff there, Joe. Kevin's like, what up, broski? And Grand Rising to all my fellow traders around the world. I agree, man. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday morning. 13 degrees, pretty cloudy in England. Cold as anything. We got 05 LX Sport. Good morning to you, sir. We got Patrick. We got Kevin. I want to hear your take on the market. You will, my good sir. You will, not a problem. Chester, when is Moon? Michael Allen says 2 days straight. I'm on fire. Niroja says, hi Chester, how are you? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here, man. Nice to see you, and good morning to LR. I hope you're having a fantastic day as well. Now, guys, I need you to, we're doing a new thing here. We're doing a new thing. I need you guys to set me a like target. We'll set us a like target as a community. So if someone bangs a number in the chat there, we'll see the target for yesterday was 69, and we did smash that amazing number. We did smash that like target. So yeah, guys, if you want to smash a like target in the chat there, and then we'll be referencing that throughout the stream. Amazing stuff. Let's do a little subscriber target. What are we saying? I think maybe like 1,440, so 10 subscribers. I think that's quite achievable, right? 10 subscribers throughout the stream. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see if we can hit that, and we will be reviewing that throughout the stream. Amazing stuff indeed. But without further ado, let's get straight into the old Bitcoin coming through here. Now, this is interesting stuff because the hourly, the short term coming through here, guys. We were talking about this yesterday. We were talking about the scenario for a breakout. LR has set a like target of 80 today. Quite ambitious, I must say. But the like target is 80. God, it's going to be quite hard to hit, I must say. I think we got like 74 likes yesterday or something. But yeah, we'll see what we can do today. Good morning to you, Tom, as well. Jonathan, nice to see you on the stream as well. Bonky says 69 again. I think we're going to go for 80. We're going to go for 80. That'd be quite amazing. Considering we're already on 12. Pretty good stuff, guys. That's an amazing start. So yeah, thank you very much for those likes. Your likes don't go amiss. My mic keeps hitting my beard, so I'm going to have to move that quickly. So is ICP good for long-term vision? Yes, sir. I do agree with that. ICP is great for long-term vision. Do some research on the technology. It's going to absolutely bang it to the goddamn moon. We just need a few governments to accept the technology, right? But yeah, anyway, Bitcoin coming through here on the short-term time frame. As you can see, as we did yesterday, we did a measure move from this falling wedge pattern, right? And we basically weighed up the chances of us breaking out to the upside. I remember saying on stream, the chances of us coming down and testing this 41,800 when we were on stream was around here, guys. And we did dump. We did test this zone here. Across multiple time frames, it did come into fruition, but then from there we actually came up and we banged it. And then the other scenario that we were talking about was a long position for Bitcoin, which was great. I executed this. It was absolutely amazing. Let's see what percentages we came through here, because we did actually see the completion of the measure move here, just about coming through. Yeah, we definitely saw the completion, yeah, from the breakout point there. So yeah, definitely saw the completion of the measure move up to 44,300. Amazing stuff there, guys. Obviously, it wasn't straight up just a 4.76% profit, because the profit was staggered all the way up, guys, because there's plenty of reversal points here. And you know what we do on this channel? We basically grid our take profits continuously, and the reasoning for this is if we do see any sort of reversal at major moving averages or major lower high horizontals that are coming through there, we're always prepared for a reversal, so we're always taking profit all the way up. So we're not going for that greedy measure move coming through there, guys. But yeah, I'll go into more detail on that, I think, in a video soon, because I noticed quite a few people that I do talk to who do follow the channel continuously, guys. I know quite a few of you don't actually still do this, and it's actually a very, very important trading strategy, and I make a lot more money doing it like this than when I used to trade and just go for the greedy measure moves, right? It's all about staggering those take profits, planning for those reversals, right? When you get a scenario like this, and it actually comes in really nice, and you're just smashing through take profits, then yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's not a problem at all. But when you actually see a reversal coming through there, and you're actually coming back down, and you don't see the completion of the measure move, you don't hit your take profit, and then you come down and you get stopped out, and then it's a losing trade, right? And we're not about those losing trades, guys, because you know why we're here. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. But yeah, this is pretty much Bitcoin, what has happened here on the midterm. That's pretty much what has happened here on the midterm. We could have done some sort of head and shoulders pattern coming through here, guys, but we didn't actually see any sort of reversal coming down like that. So at this point in time, we are just having the continuation to the upside, and that does... I mean, it's going to bring me to the RSI, but I was going to say it does bring me to the midterm here, because we're looking at some sort of V-shaped recovery coming through there, and I will do some measurements for that in a second, because it's looking pretty goddamn good, I must say, if that is going to play out and come into fruition there. But yeah, let's talk about this symmetrical triangle on the RSI, which we were talking about yesterday as well on the hourly here, guys. We were talking about the possibilities of breaking this to the upside, and also the possibilities of falling down and coming down and testing this to the lower side. And to be honest with you, it did look like we were going to have the continuation to the downside after setting lower lows continuously. Lower highs were being set continuously. It looked really bearish. I know a lot of people were really insanely bearish yesterday. And what do you know? When everyone's really bearish, it decides to have a little bull run coming through there, a little pump to the upside, right? So yeah, it's usually the opposite of what the narrative of the people are saying, right? So yeah, we did we went through the scenario of this actually coming down here. We came down a bit, as I said. We came down and tested this 41,800, and then we actually saw the progression, the break out of this trend line, out of this symmetrical triangle coming through here. We were looking at some sort of measure move, right? Don't think we've seen initial completion as of yet, not quite in terms of the buying power coming through here for Bitcoin. So yeah, we could actually see another wave to the upside here, potentially seeing us coming up and testing this zone here. It's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, definitely a point to be watching out for the future there in terms of a target price for that. Just for the short term, little bit of a scalp coming through here. If we are going to be looking for that, guys, it is going to be probably dead in line with the 200 EMA there at 44,982. So yeah, that's going to be 45,000, that sort of area. That's what you want to be looking for if you are looking for a completion of this measure move coming through on the RSI, Relative Strength Index, baby. Now, as you can see, guys, we are converging here. We were diverging. We were having a bit more continuation of the uptrend here, but now we are converging down into potentially a bearish crossover, right? And we don't, to be honest, we don't really want that right now. To be honest, we don't really want that right now. We don't want to see any sort of retracements coming through here, because if we see some sort of retracements, then we're going to be coming down and we're going to be challenging these crucial horizontals. As you can see, guys, I've got plotted in here. I did this yesterday. My prices were slightly off, so let me just sort that out for you guys there. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's a lot more visually appealing for the end consumer. Now, as you can see here, guys, we were just talking about this bearish crossover potentially coming into fruition. We're currently converging. If this is going to happen, I wouldn't expect like the biggest pullback in the world, because now we've actually cleared this zone for Bitcoin here. We've got a lot of support below us. We've got a lot of all the major moving averages coming through here on the shorter term time frame. We've got a lot of horizontals coming through here. It's looking pretty progressive for a bounce, right? And that does bring me on. It brings me on to the midterm. And the reasoning for this is, guys, if we are going to be looking for a V-shaped recovery here for Bitcoin here, as you can see, V-shaped recovery, to be honest, we basically need a pullback for this to come to fruition, right? And for us to actually get some sort of gauge of where our measure move is going to be, that sort of scenario coming through there. Let me just jump to the chat quickly. We've got Morning Chester from Mr. Malcony. Nicely on the stream there, Mr. Malcony. LR says, yay, hit the like button for our man. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, the like target is 80 likes today, guys. Pretty ambitious, but set by LR in the chat there. Amazing stuff there. And the subscriber target is 1,440 there. So 10 subscribers away. Amazing stuff. We could smash those targets today. Would be really, really cool doing that together, guys. And also in the chat there, we've got Mr. Malcony says, not financial advice. Yes. Big disclaimer coming through here, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your own research on the charts here. Nothing I say is financial advice. Do not take this literally. Just take it as education. I'm trying to teach you guys TA. I'm not trying to give you trades here, right? But yeah, let's move on from that. I hope it's going to go down once again, says Go Slow app. To be honest, I think we're due a bit of a pullback, right? Not huge, not huge, but we've just pumped a considerable amount. And if we are going to be looking for this V-shaped recovery, a nice little pullback, maybe to around 43,388. That's going to be like the ideal scenario for this V-shaped recovery. And then we can basically be, really bad line there. We basically, from there, we can be looking at some sort of neckline coming through there, guys. And that's going to be, in terms of a measure move, looking something along the lines of this, right? A bit wobbly. We like it as straight as possible. So yeah, a bit wobbly. But yeah, that's actually going to bring us up right to this top side here. And that's going to be the top side of this falling wedge pattern, which basically puts us in line for a potential breakup scenario, right? And to be honest, do we need it? Yes, we goddamn do. Yes, we do. So yeah, Ajira saying, I bought SHIB with my profits. Good luck. Good luck with that. Good old SHIB, hey? What do you think about Litentry? Lit. I don't know anything about lit, my good sir Stoffel, but I'm gonna write that down on my pad here, and I'm gonna do some research, because quite commonly people suggest me altcoins, and I do some fundamental research on them, and some of them are pretty good, right? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna write down a bit of lit coming through there. We've got Hey You says hello Chester. Hello Hey You. Amazing stuff there. We got Alistair in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Alistair. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday morning. 9:30 out here. 9:30. It's quite early. Well, not quite early actually. I was up at like 5 anyway. But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, Alistair. I hope you're having a fantastic time. We've got Restless coming through there. Hey Chester, what's up? What's up, my man? We've got Leader Crypto saying Wagwan, my brother. Wagwan, my G. What you saying, man? You good? V-Chain bag looking good, homie. Nice to see that. I Simply Am will definitely see what's coming through. We got Shashir coming through. They haven't seen you in a while. Bought AVAX, Luna, and Atom on Tuesday. Now they're breaking out. Yeah, AVAX has just done mental things over the last, say, like, I think it's like 12 to 18 hours. AVAX has just shot up when we thought, we actually discussed yesterday, potential for a breakdown for a rising wedge for AVAX. So yeah, we'll definitely have a look at AVAX later on. We've got George, I want one more dip for my juicy long, my mango juice of a long, says George. Yes, potential for a couple of longs coming through here, guys. We'll definitely get to that. We've got Liam in the chat. Morning, fella. Nice to see you on the stream. They've got Lethal Mind. Sup, Chester. Sup, man. A lot of the OGs stopping by today. Do appreciate the support coming through here, guys. Massive, massive support coming through. And the like target is 80 likes today, guys. Set by LR. Pretty ambitious, I know, but, you know, pretty good stuff. We'll see if we can get there. We only got like 70 likes yesterday, so yeah, amazing stuff. We could smash that like button, guys. Obviously, if you are enjoying yourself. Does help me out for the YouTube algorithms anyway. But yeah, if we do see this V-shaped recovery, back to Bitcoin, right? Because that's why we're here, and we're here to make money. But yeah, back to crypto, back to Bitcoin. So yeah, if we are looking for a nice little pullback for Bitcoin here, the ideal scenario is 43,471, and then the progression to the upside from there, looking pretty strong indeed. And the reason why I say it's looking pretty strong is because if we're referencing this, downward sloping currently support line, but we've used it as heavy points of resistance for quite a while, and we have also used it as heavy points of support. So we're currently above two of them, two of the major ones on the midterm here for the RSI, and we can see the bounce points that we do have coming through here, guys. So it's definitely a point that we definitely need to be referencing. If we are going to see any sort of bounce, it is going to be along this zone here. So yeah, definitely a point to reference there, guys, in terms of the RSI, and that could basically mean we're going to come down, have a bounce off this 43,300, and then have the continuation up to the upside from this V-shaped recovery, right? And hopefully all of that news in China and stuff is all over now. Hopefully that's all gone, right? Because that was all a bit crazy, and there was a lot of scarcity in the market, hence the whole fear and greed index losing its mojo in a sense, right? We've got so I Simply Answer, like button desecrated. Amazing stuff. Superman 800, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Mr. Miles, hello, or hey everyone. Mr. Miles, what time is it there for you now? It must be what? Let me take a guess. Like 1:30 a.m. So it's like the middle of the night for you. So yeah, I do appreciate you coming through. Ajira says I was the first like. You were the first like and the first person viewing the stream today. So amazing stuff. Appreciate that. So yeah, let's just keep this going, right? Keep the momentum going, right? I'm just gonna jump to Bitcoin here on the daily to finish off with here with Bitcoin. You can see, guys, we were talking about this yesterday. Massive descending triangle, which we saw a breakout from in around mid-August, that sort of area right now. This is really crucial stuff because you can see the previous all-time high here for Bitcoin. You can see the first lower high that we did set for Bitcoin. Now, the first lower high we did set for Bitcoin, the second lower high that we did set in terms of confirmation here is this big juicy one here, right? Big juicy one here at 52,300. That's going to be a really hard point for Bitcoin to break now. So if we are going to see any sort of upwards momentum here, this is going to be the next rejection point I would be looking for here, guys. In terms of the macro, right? In terms of like a bit more shorter term time frame, we do have many possibilities here in terms of resistance. Currently, we're sat on a key point of resistance here. As you can see here, guys, we've seen multiple levels of support coming through here along this horizontal here at 44,400. If we can get the momentum today and bang through that, that's going to be the ideal scenario, guys. If we can get a nice daily candle close above that zone, then the momentum to the upside will be hopefully good. As you can see, it does play out quite frequently along this zone, right? So if we can get even a nice little pump to get us up to this most recent lower high of this most recent downtrend, right? That's going to be the ideal scenario. In terms of a price target for that, it's around 48,355, 48,400, that sort of area. That's what we're going to be looking for. 1:30 a.m. exactly. I nailed that, didn't I? That was literally just a guess. Crypto Chester, I request ILV. Again, it wasn't a pump and dump. ILV, man, I did actually do some research on that. That's that new game that's coming out, right? I did actually register for that. Is it called Illuminum or something? Yeah, I did actually register for that yesterday. It's a new NFT game, guys, and it's got a lot of support, right? It's got a lot of support. So yeah, that's definitely something to be doing a bit of research on, right? And to be honest, the graphics for an NFT game, it does look pretty insane, right? It does look pretty good. So yeah, definitely do some research on that on ILV, guys. I would say that. Simon says, good morning, buddy. I love how that correlated. Pretty cool stuff. Amazing stuff there. Hey, you says 6:30 p.m. No earthquakes today yet. Pray for Melbourne out here, guys. No, hope everyone's cool, man. Hope everyone's safe out there. Obviously, earthquakes, nothing to joke about. Not a funny thing there. But yeah, just referencing a few memes on Twitter and stuff. But yeah, anyway, this is going to be the breakpoint for Bitcoin that we are going to be looking for today. If we can actually see the momentum to the upside, ideal. We want a nice daily close here. That's going to be what we want above this trend line. That's the ideal sort of scenario. Now, next scenario that we can take into account here, guys, is you can see this trend line coming down from this previous lower high. Boom, boom. This is going to be a breakout scenario that we are going to be looking for around 45,800, 45,000, 46,000, that sort of area, depending on how long it takes us to actually get there. That's going to be a heavy point of resistance as well. So yeah, even if we do get a daily close here, it's not really that much in terms of price action before we're going to see some more resistance play out. If we can get a nice juicy breakout, hello, amazing stuff coming through there. We're going to be seeing juicy longs, potentially all the way up to this 48,300 sort of zone there. Hence the title of the video, guys. If we can get a daily close above this, we can get a potential, well, we can line up for a potential breakout scenario here. This is going to be the V-shaped recovery here on the midterm scenario that we are looking at here. And then once we get that, we're going to be looking at a breakout scenario from this trend line coming through here, which is a falling wedge pattern, guys. So the measure move for a falling wedge pattern, let's do that. Obviously, it's going to be speculatively speaking on the steepness of the trend here, guys. So obviously, speculatively speaking, for now, we could be doing something along the lines of this in terms of percentages, in terms of price targets for this, guys. And this is not going to happen overnight. It's going to be quite a longevity sort of thing, right? It's not going to be instant because we're on the daily chart here, people. So yeah, it's going to be around a 10.76% gain there for Bitcoin, and that's going to bring us to the trend line from the previous all-time high, which we know we're going to find resistance off, guys. So that's definitely going to be a resistance point to be thinking about as well. And even if we do get a break from that, as I said, we've got this lower high here, which is pretty filthy at 52K, and then the bull market barrier as well. So there's a hell of a lot of resistance in this zone holding us back before we actually see any sort of major run-up like that, major run-up all-time highs and all that stuff that everyone thinks we're going to get to by the end of the year. Crazy ambition, but yeah, if we can get there, amazing. But what I would say here, guys, over the next few weeks, it's going to be pretty tricky to getting over these zones. I would expect just sideways sort of action. Hopefully we can get a bit of momentum over the daily, but yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised if we tested this zone multiple times before having a nice break. And this is obviously going to be big swings, probably heavily manipulated as well, as we have seen in the last like 3 weeks, right? The start of the week for the last 3 weeks has been bloody. It's been pretty awful. You can see this here. This was the first sort of sign that things were going to basically just crash, right? After we saw this high get put in here. We saw a huge dump in the price here, all the way from 52,000 all the way down to 42,000, near enough $10,000, and it happened in the space of around 5 minutes, guys. It was crazy manipulation coming through there. And then the following week, we had the same sort of scenario, nothing as big, but we were jumping around in terms of 44,000 all the way up to 46,000, near enough 47,000 in the space of like, it was in no time at all, like maybe 10-20 minutes. It was going crazy, guys. So yeah, it's just clean manipulation there. And then obviously we've seen what this week has done. Really rough. So yeah, depending on what we do next week, as I was saying, comparing it to what we are seeing here on the daily chart, be prepared for some big swings down, right? We can pump up, we can have a little breakout from this zone, but we're going to be seeing big swings down to be trapping out a lot of longs, that sort of scenario there, guys. So yeah, just trade safe out there because it's been a bit bloody. There's blood on the streets, right? But yeah, let's jump to the chat quickly. Shadow is present. Amazing stuff there. Amazing stuff there. We've got Mecana Spaghetti. Nice to see you on the stream there. This must be like your 20th stream in a row, so I do appreciate you coming by and stopping through. Leader Crypto saying, Joe. Simple Technology, good morning, Chester. Good morning to you, sir. Thoughts on stock to flow model, Chester? Interesting stuff there. Maybe I might touch on that, Restless. I might. Maybe if I've got time. Obviously, I've got quite a lot to get through coming through here. What's the potential for ADA? Shadow. ADA is my altcoin of the day, so I will definitely get to that. We've got Ethereum for George as well, so yeah, we'll definitely have a look at that as well. 44 likes as well, guys. The like target today is 80, set by LR, and the subscriber target is 1,400, and we're 3 subscribers away, guys. How's that happened? We've hit seven subscribers in the space of like how long have we going? 24 minutes. Amazing stuff, guys. So we're 3 subscribers away from the subscriber target. Really cool stuff. So yeah, it does look like we're gonna hit that today. Probably should up the target, but I'm not gonna. Right, we'll just leave it there. But yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin done here, guys. On the long-term time frame. In terms of hash ribbons trade, I got in at 43,800. Currently still sat in that. Probably sat just about in profit now after seeing this negatives come through. It was pretty rough riding this train, but yeah, just hold out, be patient, calm and collected, and it's all good stuff indeed. Hey Chester, can we have a look at Matic already? We can have a look at Matic. Made a little bit of cheeky money on Matic actually yesterday, so yeah, not too bad. But yeah, let's get to what is next. We got a little bit of an ultra package review. Let's have a little look at the ultra package coming through here, guys. Bitcoin currently still in a short for the ultra package. We're potentially going to see some sort of trend coming to an end soon, shorting down from this 47,200 sort of area. Currently, in terms of profit, around 6.71% in profit. Pretty good stuff indeed. Now, also looking at Ethereum, we did actually see Ethereum come to a close today through the ultra package. So well done to everyone who is a member who subscribes to the ultra package and actually profited from this trade. Very good stuff indeed. I took profit. I can't remember where I took profit. It was around 13%. I took 50% of my profit out, and then we closed the trade. When did we close it? It was 7.20% in profit in terms of that short 7.2% in profit for that short position for Ethereum there. So yeah, well done to everyone who got involved with that. In terms of an update on our ADA position, we've got coming through here. We're still long, right? We're still long on ADA. Pretty risky stuff, right? But we've been going through the bloodbath. And this is the thing about following these indicators, guys. Separate account, separate balance. Follow the indicators with that balance. Don't be emotionally attached to it. Don't be emotionally attached to your day trading balance and stuff like that, especially with this, because you can see how long we've been underwater here. Insanely underwater. People will be closing here, panic selling and all this stuff. No, this is the indicator. It tells us when to come in and out. So at this point in time, yes, we're still down around 5.5%, but we were down. We were down literally like 20% at one point. So yeah, it's and obviously no indicator is going to be 100% here, guys. So I'm expecting to take a loss for this trade. But this indicator itself actually is 68.37% profitable. And since January 2020, it's made 1,100% profit or something crazy like that, right? So really cool stuff. So yeah, that's a little update on the ADA trade. And just a little update on the ADA actually, because here, guys, it's actually a really crucial time for ADA, just because stuck in my throat. A real crucial time for ADA because we've got a falling wedge pattern coming through here, guys. We actually found a lovely level of support on this lower side, and we're actually looking for a potential breakout scenario, right? And the breakout scenario would actually bang us right the way back up, and it would put our long signal from the ultra package here in profit. would put it in profit, guys. So yeah, pretty good stuff in terms of a measure move for ADA, which we could be looking for the day here, guys. Obviously, this is the 4 hourly, so it's not going to be happening quite instantly. We're not going to see instant completion unless we see insane Bitcoin momentum like we are seeing here, right? Well, obviously ADA, but yeah, insane candles, right? So yeah, in terms of a measure move for this position, could be looking at around. Could be looking at around a 13.31% gain, but we'll just have to see how that goes to see if we can actually get that breakout. But yeah, as I said, that is going to be very, very good for that ultra package indication coming through there. The next trade from the ultra package that we are live on still is BNB. This is not the best one at this point in time. I do think BNB is really due some sort of breakout to the upside. We've been needing it recently, right? We have been needing it for BNB, so I do think we are overdue. And also the technology, it compares pretty well to Ethereum, right? And Ethereum's obviously very, very good indeed. And Binance Coin's just been kind of sat there not doing a lot. So I do think we are due something for Binance Coin to come through. In terms of a measure move for this mini micro channel that we got coming through here, it actually brings us all the way down to this 343 there. Now from there, measure move completion, amazing stuff. You can see this price action, this nice, strong, big, juicy, mega giga uptrend that we are seeing here. Obviously, there's a lot of confidence coming through here, especially for crypto. This was all happening yesterday. Amazing stuff. Seeing a nice green day coming through. A bit of green day. So yeah, if we are going to see any more progression, I would be looking for support coming through here. The first level I want to be clearing is 384. Then after that, we're looking at the 55 and also this massive horizontal coming through here. If we can get a lovely level of support on there, then hello, we're looking at basically coming up, having that retracement. In terms of a live negative percentage for this trade that we're in currently is 9.25%. But as I said, guys, not every trade is going to be a winning trade, right? But the wins obviously always overtake the losses. Otherwise, I wouldn't be trading this indicator, right? And so yeah, in terms of how profitable this indicator actually is actually 82.76% profitable. And since January 2020, it's up no, I don't actually have that stat written down. I should probably write that down. But yeah, so as you can see, guys, hopefully we can get a nice little retrace. But to be honest, if we do take a loss here, that's absolutely fine. Because as I said, we've made pretty insane profit from shorting Ethereum recently, coming down from this top zone, coming down from here. And also the same with Bitcoin as well. So yeah, not too bad at all. And that is the Ultra package. And I'm going to do a giveaway for the Ultra package now, guys. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm just going to have a drink of water. I'm going to do a giveaway here. And this is going to be 2 months trial period to the Ultra package. The Ultra package that I offer here, guys, it's basically the subscription to the information of 4 of my indicators, right? I charge $99 per month for this. It's expensive, right? It's expensive. It's worth it. The profit is there. These are very profitable indicators, as I was just explaining there. So yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway right now. I'm thinking of a number, right? Let's do a little number thing here, guys. Little number thing. This is for you're basically gonna win 2 months trial on my Ultra package, right? And that's obviously through Telegram, guys. So if you do have Telegram, you will have to message me on Telegram. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. 1 and 20. Think of a number between 1 and 20. Whoever gets it is gonna win 2 months. 2 months access to my indicators. 1 and 20. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20, right? 1 and 20. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. So whoever can get that is going to win 2 months to my Ultra package subscription, right? In terms of the like target, let's have a little review on that. The like target is 80 today from LR. So we are looking at 53 likes at this point in time. Amazing stuff there, guys. We're 30 likes away. Really, really good. Darren has done it. Amazing stuff there, Darren. Hence is on the screen, right? Amazing stuff there, Darren. Well done. Darren has won it straight away. So yeah, Darren, if you drop me a message on Telegram, we will get that sorted for you and you can start your 2 months free trial to those 4 indicators there. See all the numbers coming through there. So yeah, Darren smashed it. Amazing stuff there, Darren. Amazing stuff, man. So yeah, let's moving on from the Ultra package coming through there, guys. But yeah, I will be basically, guys, I do a giveaway for my Ultra package every single day, right? Every single day, Monday to Friday. So last index coming through. We got a member coming through, and also last index. I don't know if you noticed your icon badge has changed to 1 month because you've been a member for 1 month there. As you progress, it does change. So amazing stuff there. But yeah, guys, I do a giveaway for my Ultra package every single day. So yeah, if you want to if you want a chance to win it every single day, and to be honest, there's only 56 people viewing right now, so your chances are pretty high, right? 56 to 1, that's pretty good for something like you're basically winning $200, right? In terms of worth. So yeah. Are we doing it every day? Monday to Friday. That's basically what I do. Let's check the subscriber target, and then we're going to be moving on. So 1,440 is the target. So we're 3 subscribers away. Amazing stuff there, guys. We'll see if we can get that a bit later on when we check by. Now, let me jump to what's next. It's my 3 altcoins a day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you for a bit of educational TA, potential positions coming through there, guys. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. You need to do your own research here. But yeah, just a bit of educational TA to showcase to you guys. 3 altcoins that I have chosen today is XRP. We've already done ADA, but we'll cover ADA again just to keep everyone happy. And then also DOT as well. Made a nice bit of money on DOT yesterday, so I will be explaining that as well. Just jumping to the chat quickly. First time I've heard about the Ultra package online, says Joseph. Sad face. Joseph, you're here every goddamn day. I'm sure you're going to win it soon. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. So yeah, amazing stuff there, guys. He banged it because he took 4 guesses. Lol. No, actually, Darren actually, he came in early. He came in early on the chat there. I've got him on my screen, literally 17. And I'm sure you guys noticed that I wrote 17 on the screen as well. But yeah, amazing stuff. But yeah, anyway, let's do a bit of XRP. This is the altcoin that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys. And then after that, we're going to get to the altcoin request part of the show. So get ready to fire your altcoins in the chat, and we will get to that as soon as I'm done here with the old XRP. Now, the reason why I've chosen this, so my air freshener go off. The reason why I've chosen this, as you can see, we've got a beautiful sexual falling wedge pattern coming through here, guys. Really good stuff. And we know about these falling wedges. They usually break to the upside, right? They usually break to the upside. And look where we are. We're sat on the pinnacle point of this trend line. When I say pinnacle point, this could be literally a jump up in terms of a jump up in terms of a measure move, in terms of price action. Could be a very nice breakout scenario to be looking out for as well there, guys. We've got a member. Welcome to the official member, Michael Allen. Amazing stuff there, man. Amazing stuff. They're really, really cool. That's the equivalent of you buying me like a beer or a coffee every week, right? So yeah, I do appreciate you coming through and becoming a member coming through there. So yeah, nice to see you. Nice to see you joining the official community, my good sir. Good stuff, man. Do appreciate it. And thank you for the beer and coffee. Or coffee, either one. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, falling wedge pattern. Let's do some measure moves, right? The measure moves we are looking for in terms of target for this, in terms of target price for this move, in terms of a breakout here for XRP. This is what we're looking at. This is a trade that I will be looking for today, right? This is something that I will be looking for today. If this is going to come to fruition, it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty juicy. I might just go to the fruit bowl and get a mango out and squeeze it, because it's gonna be gains, right? It's gonna be gains. 12.9% in terms of percent for this position, right? Huge measure move to the upside here. We're gonna be it's the least I could do. I've followed you for some time now. I appreciate that, Michael Allen. I do appreciate that, man. Yeah, I do appreciate that, bro. Yeah, thank you ever so much. It's nice when people that follow me, I like to give a little back. Like I don't really need the money, right? I make my money through trading and stuff like that, and that's why I'm not sat here shilling you guys affiliate links and all that crap, right? I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I'm here to teach you guys TA and just be an honest dude, right? So yeah, I do appreciate you guys actually just taking a bit of I don't know how to say it, but yeah, just appreciate you buying me a drink or something, because that's just a nice gesture, right? So yeah, that's why I have that coming through there. And obviously I do have the indicator subscription and stuff if you guys want to get involved with that, but yeah. Is what it is, right? Yeah. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is the move that I'm going to be looking for today. We're going to be staggering take profits all the way up. We're not just going to be going for this 12-13% there. We're not just going to be going for that. We're going to be staggering our take profits. And the reasoning for this is, guys, I'm sure I've explained this quite a lot, but quite a few people that I talk to here, they still don't do this. They still don't do this. And this is a very, very simple yet very effective trading strategy that I use. It's basically, it's called like gridding your take profit, guys. It's called gridding your take profit. And what you do here, say if we're going to enter any sort of long position coming through, say we're entering at around, I would be probably looking for a bit over this, probably just over the 55, actually probably over this $1 and $1.02 there. As you can see, pretty crucial bounce point there. So yeah, if we're entering a long position coming through here, we're entering around this sort of zone. $1.02 there. Longing from there, we've got horizontal staggered all the way up and a very big parallel channel coming through, right? Very big parallel channel from the longer term time frames coming through there. So we know how reliable that is. Now, the reasoning why we stagger our take profits, guys, if we're going to see any sort of resistance play out, we're not going for that completion of the measure move here. We're staggering our take profits all the way up. So if we do see any resistance play out and we basically lose this this measure move and it doesn't play out, we basically take our stop loss, we move it to our entry the moment we hit our first take profit, and then if we do see a reversal back to our entry point, yes, granted, we're going to get stopped out, but it's going to be a positive stop out, right? Because we've already taken profit once. It basically eliminates the whole loss scenario. It basically makes trades like 80% profitable, like compared to the losing trades that you would be getting, right? I don't know if that stat makes sense, but yeah. It basically just helps out a hell of a lot and minimizes all losses in all losses scenarios, especially when these measure moves don't always play out, because we know they don't always play out, guys. So we just need to be prepared and taking profit all the way up as we go there. But yeah, the next altcoin that I did want to showcase to you was ADA. So let me jump to ADA actually, because we were discussing ADA in terms of the ultra package at this point in time. Ideally, we want to be progressing up and seeing a nice breakout scenario coming through from here. But if not, the indicator's not telling us to close yet, so we're all good. We're all good at this point in time. But yeah, as you can see, guys, falling wedge pattern. We're looking for a breakout scenario. If we can get it, very good stuff indeed. The target price is $2.63. We did cover ADA a minute ago, so I'm not going to be going too crazy on this. If we're looking for a low point for ADA, we've got a pretty strong horizontal in terms of a level of support at $2.20 there, which we are looking like we're coming down to at this point in time, but we can see the 21 moving averages is there as well, so we can definitely use that as support, and also the 10 simples coming up to say hello, and we do have a lovely, pretty strong trend line to this downside as well. So in terms of a level of support to this lower side, there's a lot of it, right? And to be honest, if we are going to see a pump up like this, a nice little bounce like that, creating a nice higher low there, especially on these on this crucial point coming through here, that's going to be a pretty healthy scenario there for ADA in terms of progression to the upside, right? So this actual pullback that we're seeing here is actually pretty good stuff. As long as we can bounce here, that's going to be amazing, right? That's going to be amazing stuff if we can bounce there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did want to say about ADA, looking for that breakout scenario. Now moving on to my next altcoin of the day. This is an altcoin that I've chosen to showcase to you today. It's DOT, right? It's DOT. I've chosen to showcase DOT to you today. I did actually make a nice little scalp on DOT, which I do want to explain very briefly, actually. We did saw a lovely trend line coming through like so, right? I got into a nice long position around here, guys. A nice long position around here. And then I was taking profit all the way up. Remember, guys, as I said, gridding those take profits. This is something that I always do, no matter what scenario, no matter what trade it is, really. If you're gridding it, you're never really going to lose that much if you do get stopped out, right? And if you do get stopped out, it's always usually a positive stop out, right? So yeah, gridding my take profits all the way up. Amazing stuff there. I think I did actually hit my end goal there coming down from this trend line, right? So yeah, it wasn't too bad indeed in terms of percentage there for DOT trade that we did see. First things first, it was a 3.5% take profit, 5.6% take profit, and then another one at this 200 EMA, 8.55, and to finish off around a 10% gain there. Really good stuff. Great trade there for DOT, seeing that breakout scenario playing out and coming into fruition. Now, the reason why I did want to touch on this again today, guys, because yes, it is my altcoin of the day, and hello, you can see this trend line is coming down. It is coming down. Let me jump to the 4 hourly, because you know what we've got here? I know it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly, but it's still very present, right? It's still very present. When I say present, I say Christmas. Look at this. This is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern that we've got coming through here. We've got support. We've got heavy levels of resistance along this zone. So we're looking for a nice break to the upside, right? We're looking for a nice break to the upside. And the ideal scenario for this is going to be some sort of measure move. We could be looking at it like so, going on the most recent uptrend, guys, not going on some crazy ambitious stuff coming through like this, right? For me personally, that's very greedy indeed, and I've made 10 times more money doing these non-greedy measure moves and staggering take profits all the way up, minimizing my losses there, guys. So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be the measure move to the upside here. Obviously, speculatively speaking, depending on where we're going to break, looking around a 15% gain there, guys. Amazing stuff. That's definitely something I'm going to be looking for today. If we can see a nice breakout, obviously this is on the predication that Bitcoin actually bangs it, right? Because we want Bitcoin to bang it up. It's obviously going to hopefully pull up the altcoins as well. And we will touch on the Bitcoin dominance. Actually, I actually missed that, so we will touch on that fairly shortly as well. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, also you can see here, this is going to be the 15% gain there for DOT that we could be looking for. Amazing stuff there, guys. And obviously nothing I say is financial advice. Please go do your own research. Don't just be jumping into any positions that I am saying. Yeah, that's pretty much why I wanted to touch on that. If we are going to breakout from this zone for DOT. We're going to be above all major moving averages as well, which is a very good sign for a nice, healthy uptrend. But yeah, as I was saying there, for the same scenario for ADA, we're seeing a bit of a pullback here. Amazing. That's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. After seeing a confidence pump like this yesterday, bit of a pullback, then we can see progression to the upside from there. Absolutely fine coming through. When I say present, I say Christmas. Crypto Chester. Yeah. Don't know where that came from, man. It just rolls off the top, right? I know to you guys don't care for following news, but DOT's parachain should be going live in the next few weeks. Should be a pump from it. Interesting stuff there, Mr. Mars. But unfortunately, my good sir, we buy the rumors and sell the news. So if that's a rumor, we're definitely going to be buying. But yeah, usually we always dump on the news, right? And that's a clean example of that is ADA, smart contracts, right? Everyone's buzzing. Oh my God, ADA's going to $4, $5. I just sat there like, it's going to dump. And yeah, obviously it did dump, right? So yeah, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Should we do, we got to check the like target. We got to check the subscribe target. And then it's the altcoin request part of the show, guys. So this is your time to smash your altcoins in the chat, and I'll get to them and do some live TA for you. While you're doing that, I will do a little, where are we at with the subscriber target? 1,438. Just two subscribers away from the target, guys. It'd be absolutely amazing if we could smash through and hit that, guys. That'd be really, really cool. And in terms of the like target, what we are looking for here, we're looking for 80 likes set by LR in the chat there. So yeah, hopefully, so it's quite ambitious. It's quite ambitious, right? We're at 58 likes. It'd be absolutely amazing if we can smash through that. It'd be absolutely amazing if we can smash through that and see if we can hit those 80 likes. That'd be really, really cool stuff indeed. ILV, says Mr. Miles. I'll see if I can bring up a chart on that. ILV. Yeah, I did some. I did a bit of a research. No, we're looking at a different. Oh, we did this yesterday, right? You want it on Odex, right? Yeah, it's a bit more data, right? Yeah. So this this coin, guys. I was looking at this yesterday in terms of doing a bit of research. It was mentioned on the stream, and the community in the chat there, they were like, oh, guys, you got to do some research on this, Chester. You could basically see some great gains in the future. I did some research on it. Great NFT game coming through there. Not quite launched yet, but they've got like a registration sort of page. The graphics look pretty insane, right, in terms of NFT games, in terms of competition. It does look pretty good. Pretty good project that I am going to be looking at getting into. I have registered waiting to basically start playing it, but obviously it's not released yet. And you can see the support recently coming through. We just got a listing on Binance, and it's obviously helped the price go crazy. I'm not really sure about the supply actually for Illuvium. I don't really know about the supply for Illuvium, but it's obviously quite low if the price is set at $611, right? That's crazy. Yeah, crazy stuff. So yeah, not too bad. But since launch, we've just seen it's quite stagnant, but we can't really get some sort of gauge for this at this point in time, just because obviously it's still new, right? The actual technology, the actual game is not properly released yet, so we can't really be doing anything with that at this time. So you can't really get a proper gauge on the price at this time. But to be honest, it's not looking bad for a coin to be opening like this and seeing these progression pumps and not actually having a use and stuff. We know the marketing's already there, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that does actually plan out for the future there, guys. Now, where we are looking at, we're looking at Crowbar saying, hello C, couldn't catch your streams recently, looking for a job at the moment. By the way, can you check Crow? Thanks, my man. We'll definitely have a look at Crow. Circulating supply, 634k. Really? That's really low. That's insanely low. Whoa, okay. Huge, mega, giga, juicy gains to be made with this, just referencing the supply. If we can get the volume and the market cap for this coin actually going to the moon, if the game is going to do anything like Axie, if you guys know Axie, AXS, the chart just goes up. If this game is going to do anything like it, and to be honest, going on their website, I'm just so you know, I'm not here to shill this at all. I'm not here to shill this. I'm literally just exploring the idea for this because there could be some serious gains to be made here, guys. But yeah, I'm going to move on for that because I feel like I'm shilling here. H-bar there. We're going to do H-bar for Niroja, and then we're going to do Crowbar. We're going to do Crow for Crowbar, right? H-bar. Yeah, it's the same sort of scenario that we are seeing across quite a few of these altcoins. Obviously, we have dumped recently after a huge uptrend starting on July the 20th. I mean, this coin itself it's actually seen quite a lot of progression in the last 2 days, so I wouldn't be too scared. In terms of a target point, I would expect you to come up a bit higher, right? I would expect you to come up to this 40 cents 21 and test this 10 simple at least. If you are going to see rejection from there, you are going to be setting, unfortunately, it will be a lower high from this high point here in terms of this most recent uptrend. So yeah, that will be bearish if you can't actually see this progression come up and test this previous high here. But yeah, at the end of the day, right, it's not all bad news, and the reasoning for this is you can see the reversal that you've seen on this 55. So this green line here, this green moving average, right? This is the 55 moving average. As you can see here, guys, we've seen multiple levels of support being formed on this zone. Amazing bounce point that we can actually be using for the future here for this coin. Very good stuff indeed. Now, the reason why this is good news, as I was just saying, we've seen actually this is going to be the higher low point of this uptrend. We didn't see it actually even get tested, right? So it's actually still looking a bit bullish here, because if we were going to see this actually get tested, this first correction coming through there, if we saw this get tested and then actually break into the downside, then yeah, it would have been a lot more bearish. But at this point in time on the daily, it's not looking too bad in terms of actually taking a leg up and trying to challenge this previous high. I mean, it's going to take a lot of momentum to get there, but it's not looking too bad, right? It's not looking too bad. I'm going to jump down to the 4 hourly because just in case you are on the swing scalpy vibe. Or the hourly, actually. Yeah, so I would say rising wedge, unfortunately, and the reason why I say unfortunately, guys, is because they tend to usually break to the downside. At this point in time, to be honest, it's not really the worst news, and the reasoning for this is, guys, because you're at the end of the falling wedge, right? Sorry, the rising wedge. You're at the end of the rising wedge, and that basically means the measure move that we do in terms of getting a completion, it can basically mean that you just fizzle out here. So if you are going to be fizzling out in terms of this price action, you actually could come down easily to this 36 cents there, and then see progression to the upside from there, basically invalidating the whole dump scenario coming through for this rising wedge pattern for H-bar. So yeah, it doesn't even look too bad, to be honest. It's looking pretty good. I would be aiming on the hourly to get over this 200 EMA, but first I would expect you to come down, see completion of the measure move, bounce off this 55, as we were just saying on the long term, around 35 cents, and then progress up from there. Hopefully banging through new higher highs from this most recent uptrend. That's what you're going to be looking for there. It's pretty much H-bar done. Oh, and just so you know that ILV circulating supply is only 6% of total supply coin business. Right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. So they are going to have like more sell-offs and stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah, that does make a lot more sense because actually they haven't actually launched properly yet. So yeah, we'll do Crow there for Crowbar. See what's going on with Crow. Interesting. I swear Crypto.com was more established than this. Interesting. Odex it is. Odex it is. I've got the background music. Yeah, I've got everything on. Yeah. Yeah, so huge uptrend coming through. Obviously, huge dumps actually coming through. Not the best. Not the best. The reason for this is, guys, we've obviously got these high low here, these high low highs on the daily, and we've actually challenged and we did break this setting. Yes, you guessed it, a lower low, and also we've got a lower high from this previous high. So yeah, it's looking bearish, right? It's looking bearish here on the daily. So this actual pump which we are seeing here, let's jump into some smaller term time frames. I mean, considering a lot of the other altcoins yesterday, we did see quite a few pumps coming through there. This is actually quite pathetic compared to what we did see across a lot of the other altcoins. In terms of chart patterns, what we could be looking for here is going to be some sort of not symmetrical, some sort of parallel channel, guys. Some sort of parallel channel, which is what we could be looking for here. We do have the volume weighted ATR band coming through here. That's obviously going to be acting as a pretty heavy level of support there. See if we can get some examples. Yeah, as you can see, support coming through there. And if we do lose this zone, we usually trend below it before we actually come back and find it. But usually if we are above it, as you can see, guys, you can see the support that we do form here. So it's definitely a point to be referencing. In terms of a price for you, obviously I know you guys don't have this indicator. It is part of the members package. I think it's like $8.99 a month for this indicator. But yeah, in terms of a gauge, in terms of a price, in terms of a standing hold point for Crypto.com, I would be looking for around 14 cents there. And that does actually mean you're going to potentially be holding this zone, hopefully, and if you do break this to the downside, as I said, and you do trend actually below it, as we did see there previously. Let's jump to the hourly and see where the volume weighted ATR band is on there. Yeah, you can see it's actually coming down like so. And if we do break to the downside, as you can see, we do trend below it as so, right? But to be honest, we've actually found it here, so it's not even too bad. We've actually found it and reclaimed it there. So yeah, I would be looking for a potential bounce point coming through on the lower side of this parallel channel. So I wouldn't expect you to actually just dump down to the abyss. You might get a wick down here and then progress back up, bouncing off the other volume weighted ATR band there, and then seeing progression maybe touching the top side of this, setting another lower high there. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes there. But yeah, crypto.com looking like you are in a downtrend at this time, not looking great, but you've got heavy levels of support below you, right, in terms of volume weighted ATR bands and stuff. So yeah, it's not all bad news for crypto.com. Maybe you just need a bit more confidence coming through there. Let me have a look at the chat coming through there. Just gonna have a little sip of the old H2O and we'll carry on. Sounds bearish. Yeah, so the game doesn't open until 2022, so yeah, there's a lot of time, and there's obviously going to be crazy price action before this happens. LR says, hit that like button, guys. LR's really going for that like target they set at the start of the stream there, and that was 80 likes, guys. So we're at 61. It would be amazing if we could smash that like target. Should we have a little look at the subscriber target, see if we've smashed that yet? 1,000. We're 1 subscriber away, guys. Literally 1 subscriber, right? Crazy stuff there. It would be absolutely amazing if we could smash that. Really cool stuff. Is there any way you could add ETH gas burning into the graphs, see if there are any trends with associated? That'd be quite interesting, actually. I do like the idea of that, Mr. Miles. I was trying to look at and trying to get a gauge on Ethereum's like burn rate and stuff like that. I really couldn't get any stats because I was genuinely really quite interested in learning more about that, just because I think Ethereum is going to really bang it soon to some insane high prices, right? So I did want to know a bit more about the burn rate, but I haven't really found that much information on it. It was everywhere I was looking, all these articles and stuff I was reading, it was just all really a bit vague. It wasn't really any like great detail. So if you know more about that, Mr. Miles, please educate us in the chat there, because it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting to know, obviously, because Ethereum is like second in the race for the top. What's next on the chat there? We've got Darren is requesting Swissborg, Chester, my man, CHSB. Let's do a bit of that, because CHSB, right? Because I haven't looked at that for a while. All these charts, man. Nothing's to Binance anymore. Is that right? CHSB, yeah. Bitfinex. No, we'll get a better chart than this. This is dreadful. What is happening here? I'm on the wrong... Swissborg, here we go. Qcoin. That's the one, right? Good old Qcoin. Bloody Qcoin. The amount of requests that I get for like Qcoin coins now, it's like... A lot of people say they're shit coins. Yeah, so... Done this before. Parallel channel coming through. Obviously, we have lost this parallel channel. Not looking great. I would say a thing that we... In terms of positivity, we've got a very strong horizontal here. The way I say this, guys, it's at, obviously, it's at a price that I can't say, but yeah, you can see the support that we are finding along this zone continuously. If you were to break this zone to the lower side, in terms of the next recent downtrend, there could definitely be a short position coming through here. I don't really know if you can actually short it on Qcoin, but the short position in terms of a target to the downside would be something out of this parallel channel, right? And this is going to be something along the lines of this. I know, bringing us down to the dirty depths of the ocean here, the dirty deep sea trenches, basically invalidating everything that we've done pretty much for the whole of the year, right? So yeah, really rough stuff coming through there. If we are going to see any sort of completion to the downside in terms of a measure move there, that's going to be a price target. Really rough stuff. But yeah, I would just be referencing this this horizontal here. I don't really know anything about Swissborg there, Darren. In terms of the horizontal, in terms of the fundamentals there. So yeah, it's maybe something that I'm going to do some research on, actually. So many altcoins now. It's like 10,000 of these. Swissborg. And that is CHSB. Amazing stuff there. Cheers for that, Darren. Watchtheburn.com. Interesting. I'll have a look at that. Have you looked at the ETH gas burning chart? No, I haven't, man. Amazing. I do want to see that. Watch the burn. And if you guys don't know anything about this as well, definitely worth research, because it's definitely key information to be knowing in terms of the crypto space. Let me look at the chat there for some altcoin requests, guys. I'm lacking on requests here, people. I need you to be smashing some requests in the chat there. We've got Manav saying XVS. Let's do a bit of XVS, shall we? All these coins are like not established, I swear. We do have a Binance listing. Finally. Right, on the daily, as you can see here, guys, is this all-time highs coming through there? Yeah, all-time highs coming through. Set probably in May. Yeah, set in May before we saw that insane reversal to the downside. I mean, to be honest, as far as these altcoins are going here, obviously, we did jump off the Grand Canyon here. Pretty bad. Really, really rough. But we saw a nice bit of... July the 20th? Yep, July the 20th. That's when we saw Jack and Elon jumped on the B-word conference. There's a bit of correlation across a lot of the altcoins here. The whole of the crypto market just started pumping. And now from here, basically, ideally, you would have liked to actually come up and send a bit more price action and coming up and sort of challenging these key highs, or even these lower highs coming through here in terms of levels of support coming through there. But no, you didn't get that right. You didn't even come up there. A lot of the other altcoins actually did, and we were actually hovering probably around this sort of zone here, lower high sort of zone from this previous all-time high there. But yeah, you didn't get there, unfortunately. XVS not looking too hot for the daily right now. Lower lows being set continuously, and now you are seeing this this trend actually coming to an end, right? It's not too hot. Bit of a inverted cup and handle sort of scenario coming through there. But yeah, so not too hot. I would expect you to actually come down a bit further. You're setting lower lows continuously. You're setting lower highs continuously. This is a pretty rough downtrend right now. Let me jump down to a smaller term time frame and see if we can get a bit of a better gauge to what's happening here. Get rid of all those arrows, right? Smaller term time frame. We'll jump to the mid-term here. Get as I said, a bit of a better gauge. Let me get rid of this old TA coming through there as well. Oh, yeah, that's really rough. Really, really rough. I would have really liked you to hold this zone here. If you were to hold this zone, you can see the correlative point along this space here, around this 24, 25 bucks, that sort of $24, $25, that sort of area. That's going to be the ideal scenario to basically hold there. But unfortunately, you haven't really held that. You've actually come down, you've dumped pretty significantly, setting lower lows in terms of this trend. These lower highs are miles away from being even challenged, right? We've got a little an idea of challenging one at this time. So yeah, that's going to be the first sign of progression that you would be looking for here. If you are going to challenge the lower high, you want to be actually holding that as a level of support. You've got the 21 here, which isn't like bad, because the 21 actually does act as pretty strong level of support, but also resistance as well. So definitely is something that we something's stuck in my throat on this stream. It's awful. So yeah, this is something that we definitely want to be holding here if we are going to see any sort of progression to the upside. Then from there, you've got heavy levels of resistance in terms of horizontals, in terms of moving averages. It's pretty far-fetched to get to the top, right? And then the top, the sort of the longer term target, if you are going to have a continuation of this trend, it would be around this $30, that sort of mark there. But please, please, please expect some sort of reversals coming through there. It's not going to be a smooth ride. It's not going to be a smooth ride all the way up. It's going to be bouncy, right? You're going to be bouncing. You're going to be doing some dirty price action there. So yeah, it's not too bad. But if you are going to see this downtrend, as I said, that dirty downtrend continue there, you're going to see rejection off this key point that you're actually sat on at this point in time. So yeah, ideally, you want to see a nice 4-hourly candle close around this sort of zone above the 21, probably around this, ideally about $26.79 above that, and you're pretty much smooth sailing for a bit. But yeah, if you get a candle close below this $25, that sort of area there, you're likely to probably come down to this volume weighted ATR, but setting another lower high here in terms of the more of a macro downtrend there, macro downtrend, and then you're going to be challenging these levels of support coming through at 23, 90, 91, that sort of area there. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's too hot. I wouldn't say it's too hot. It's not juicy. That's what I would say. 204 Ethereum burned in the past hour. Crazy. Okay, that's pretty crazy. 200. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize they were burning that much Ethereum. That's absolutely crazy, right? That's really, really mad. Pretty cool. Provides good staking returns. Okay, that's interesting, Darren. Yeah, I like that. So Cyber wants vet, a bit of VeChain. I did do VeChain yesterday, right? And VeChain, because I stream every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. Every single morning. But yeah, as we were talking about VeChain yesterday, and actually we've seen quite a lot of progression to the downside for VeChain recently. And it looks pretty much like that coin that we were just talking about, apart from we did actually have cleared the most recent lower high there. So yeah, it's not too hot, but it's not too hot, it's not too nut. It's really not too great, right? And the reason for this is, guys, if we are going to be referencing this previous May crash coming through there, just have to bear with me. I need to change the music that I've got in my headphones. It's really quite bad. It's really, really bad. Right, that's a bit better. Apologies for that. Like someone just like screaming in my ear. It's like they were preaching or something. It was really awful. It's really hard to concentrate when someone's doing that in your ear, right? So yeah, Ivo's coming. I see on the stream there, Ivo. Ivo, we're trying to hit a like target of 80 likes here. So if you are stopping by, you know what to do, my good sir. So yeah, 80 likes set by LR. Amazing stuff there. So Cyber, let's have a little look at this. So yeah, VeChain coming through here. Let's reference this, the May crash coming through here, guys. As I was saying, this is a very, very key. This grey box zone, it's on quite a few of my charts. In terms of these lower highs being set, it's been pretty rough, right? It's been pretty rough across the board. But a lot of altcoins, a lot of cryptocurrencies in general have actually banged it past this zone. VeChain, no, it hasn't, right? It tried, and it just failed miserably, right? Off the previous lower high there, it actually failed miserably, setting this high of this uptrend, and then just falling into the abyss, right? Falling into the abyss, and it, in terms of actual coins falling off here, in terms of lower lows being set, Altchain pretty much takes the lead here because it has really set this lower low. It's really rough to get even over this zone on the daily, to actually sort of even challenge these lower highs that you've got coming through from this downtrend here. You're looking at, you're still a hell of a long way away, right? You're still a hell of a long way away to even get there. In terms of a live price to where that is, around 20%, right? For VeChain to be pumping 20% in a market like we are seeing now, not great, right? It's unlikely. So yeah, I wouldn't have that many high hopes for VeChain right now. But yeah, let's jump down to smaller term time frame and see if we can get a bit of a better gauge, to see where we're going from that. If we are going to see this uptrend continue, which what the most recent uptrend, this micro uptrend that we have seen from this bottom yesterday coming through there around 8 cents there, bringing us all the way back up to 10 cents. So yeah, it's not too bad, but I would expect some sort of we need a bit of a retracement, guys. We need a bit of a retracement coming through. And if we are going to hold this price action channel there, I can definitely see us bouncing down from this 55 at 10 cents, 54. That's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for there. Bounce point coming down, and then hopefully you can see progression to the upside, and then we can flirt with the idea of this horizontal where this support has been formed multiple times. But yeah, let's just keep in our back pocket the resistance that actually comes through from this zone. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting time for VeChain if we do get to there. But yeah, in terms of a short-term target, as I was saying, you want to hold up on this price action channel, and that's sat around this 10 cents and 19 there. In terms of a progressionary target to the upside, it's going to be around that 10 cents and 53 there. That's what you want. If you can get a candle body close above that that 55 moving average there, that's going to be absolutely ideal in terms of progression to the upside. But as I was saying there, guys, you're pumping up a significant amount. Let's do some percentages from this low candle body there to in terms of live price now. It's 18% there, so you need a bit of a pullback, people. For it to be healthy, you need a bit of a pullback, because we know what we say about when we go parabolic and we're climbing Everest. We know what we say. The OGs know what we say here, guys. Let me get some emojis in the chat there. Got a bit of Everest, and we got a bit of base camp 1, right? So yeah, as you can see here, when we're climbing Everest, guys, big mountain coming through, biggest mountain in the world, for you that didn't know. When we're climbing Everest, what we want a nice base camp 1. We want a nice bit of consolidation coming through here, nice sideways action, price correction, so the RSI isn't going to be overextended or anything, and then we could be looking at another leg up. That's going to be the ideal scenario there for VeChain, rather than taking huge dumps to the downside in terms of corrections, because that means we are going to be losing previous lower highs coming through there, guys. And we don't want to be doing that, right? We don't want to be doing that. We want to be resting at base camp 1. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let me do some more requests coming through there. What have we got? All that Ethereum being burned. At the same time, Ethereum is leaving the exchanges to wallet supply. Shock is bound to strike. Yeah, that's obviously going to have a massive effect on the price there, Mr. Miles. I like your take on your research. I do like that, man. Thank you thank you ever so much for that. Neil Ash, morning, Lord Chester. Morning, my good sir. You're having a good day, Neil Ash. Let's have a little look at Solana, because we all know what's happened with Solana. It's been crazy, right? Where's Solana? It's on my watch list. If you guys didn't know, I primarily trade the top 50 altcoins, right? That's what I do on like a day trading sort of basis. Top 50 altcoins. And I have my watch list is the top 50 altcoins on the side there. So yeah, if you guys did want to copy that for simplicity's sake, that's what I would do. Now, in terms of Solana, To be honest, I remember what I was saying yesterday about this, right? I was saying yesterday that I would actually expect Solana to come down. The reasoning for this is, guys, is pumped, I think it was 830% since the 20th of July, which is, we know that's absolutely crazy, especially for an altcoin in like the top 20 to be pumping 800% in the space of like 8 weeks. Really crazy stuff there. So I would expect bigger corrections than what we've seen now. I think it's maybe a 57% correction. Might be wrong. No, 44% correction. Took a stab in the dark there. Thought I remembered that from yesterday. But yeah, this is 40% correction coming through there. So I would actually expect a bit more of a downtrend. And the reason why I say this, I'm referencing a bit of information coming through from the Matic chart there. Remember when Matic actually jumped up, like when I grew up under Mount Everest, brother. That's wicked. That's really cool, man. Have you been to Base Camp 1? Niraj? I hope I'm saying that right. That's pretty cool. If you did grow up there, really cool. So yeah, let's Solana. So yeah, Matic pumped up 230%, and then we trended down for God knows how long, right? And they are in the same sort of bracket in terms of fundamental technology here. So 830% or whatever it is for Solana that we did pump up. We're probably due a bit more of a downtrend coming through because we know a lot of this is primarily, there's going to be a lot of FOMO